Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa. Oh yeah. Huh? Something wrong. Oh. Oh. I don't know what's wrong. Atakta, just Mubara Atakta. Oh, here already. Here. Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Before we study the original Pali's canonical text, we learn about the introduction of the commentator. So the introduction of commentator here, he introduced about Paṭiccasamuppādava, how difficult it is to be explained. So idani didana, but last week we have discussed already, but we need to review this because we are going to read Mulatika. Mulatika will give more detailed explanation there. Idani didana Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅga bhange ya aya avijjapaja sankaradi adina neyana tandi nekita. Tandi nekita. The Buddha, he laid down Paṭiccasamuppādava, the Paṭiccasamuppādava, avijjapaja sankara, and so. Tassa atta vanana krotena vipaja vadi mandala odraitawa. But where it is explained, it should be explained with the analytical methods. Here the vipaja vadi mandala odraitawa. So it should be explained analytically, so critically. So not to be explained is in a simple way. So the way it is explained, it should be explained by analysis the Buddha's teaching, by the criticizing the Buddha's teaching from different point of views, from all the different point of views. Ajariye abhajekena. So without accusing the issue teacher, sometimes when we read the explanation, sometimes it is not relevant to our knowledge, or sometimes we cannot reach that meaning, or we could not understand that meaning. So we may criticize, or we may abuse the issue teacher. Here, ajariya abhajekena, not abusing the issue teacher. Saka samaya avokadena, avokada, not leaving one's own was own views. That means, not living was own views, our container, not the so the one's view with our own views. That is Sakawara, the Buddha's ideas, the Buddha's views or Theravada views. We should not overcome Theravada views. Parasamaya anayuhatena. So we should not trade any views for others, for other sect, for other religion. So here, Parasamaya anayuhatena, not taking or not trying to take any views from other religion. Sutta Abhidhamma, not rejecting suttanta. Here sutta referred to suttanta Abhidhamma both here. Or sutta here referred to even Vinaya. Because not every doctrine is to be called sutta. Like a Dhammampada, we don't call sutta. Apadana, Vimanawatu, those are not to be called sutta. Here, sutta Abhidhamma, without denying sutta. Vinaya anulomadena. So it should be accorded with the Vinaya anulomadena. Vinaya anulomadena. The explanation should be accorded with the Vinaya. Mahabharata Olokitena should be looked at the Mahabharata. The Paul Mahabharata will be explained in the Mulatika. So Mahabharata Olokitena. So where the commentator explained this paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo, he should explain with the Mahabharata, four great instruction, four great directives, or four great authorities. So instruction, the Buddha instructs the bhikkhu, you see, to follow these four. Dhamma dipedena, Dhamma here referred to paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Dhamma dipedena. So the dipedena, enlightening the Dhamma paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Atta sankhayatena, Atta referred to the meaning of paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. The sankhada taking the meaning of the paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Dhammavata puna avatidwa, taking that meaning again and again. Aprehipi priya yahi nidhisidena, aprehi priyaya. Aprehi priyaya. The other method also should be applied. See, the other method also should be applied. Yasma atavanana kadapa hodi. That's why the explanation should be done in this way. Bhagadiya bija dukrava paṭiccasamuppādasa atavanana. The effect, the meaning of paṭiccasamuppādava itself is difficult, like a avijja sankhara. Due to avijja arises sankhara. To explain it this simple way, also very difficult. So if we explain according to Patthana, for example, avijja condition sankhara by means of hetu, aramana, and so anyway, to explain it that way is more difficult. To explain according to the Pali is very difficult. So to explain according to Patthana, it will be more difficult. This is the Atthakatha. So Tika explained these things. So we should learn some of the Tika also there. So Tika explanation. So we should learn some other things. So the Buddha, related to the Buddha here, the Vada, the view of the Buddha, or the viewer, what kind of viewer is the Buddha here? Kainvadi Bade Samasabuddho. what kind of what kind of view does the Buddha have? Yeah, what kind of views? Vibhaṅgavadi Maharaja. So the Buddha view is Vibhaṅgavadi, analytical views, critical views. So as said by the Mahamoggalliputta Tesatthera, Sammasambuddha Sawaka Vibhaṅgavadi, no. The Buddha has the views of the Buddha is Vibhaṅgavadi. As the Buddha is Vibhaṅgavadi, his disciples also are Vibhaṅgavadi. We are Vibhaṅgavadi. The Buddha was Vibhaṅgavadi. All his disciples also are called Vibhaṅgavadi. We have Vibhaṅgavada. So whatever we learn something, we need to analyze. We need to analyze by many ways in order to understand the real sense of the Buddha's teaching. So Vibhaṅgavadi, Sammasambuddha Sawaka Vibhaṅgavadi, no. Sammasambuddha Sawaka Vibhaṅgavadi, no. All the Buddha's disciples are Vibhaṅgavadi. He to be explained. When Kadi Bawa Vibhaṅgavadandi, the Buddha's disciple, when they get Dhamma talk to the audience, they also analyze what kind of audience what kind of Dhamma should be taught to what kind of audience. When Kadi Bawa. So sometimes, some people, for example, the other religious people, they do not believe in Buddhism. So we should not get the matter directly to them, see, about the Buddha's teaching, because they are not Buddhist. So Vibhaṅgavadi. So we need to think about that as a Vibhaṅgavadi. We should not get Dhamma talk to everyone. So we should get Dhamma talk to the person who are willing to listen to Dhamma talk. So for the thief, for the robber, for the fool, to those people, we should not get Dhamma talk. So Vinika Dibhawa Vibhaṅgavadandi, the Buddha's disciple get Dhamma talk to the person who is willingly to listen to the Dhamma, not the one who hates the Buddha's teaching, the Buddha's instruction. Sometimes when you say something about the Buddha's teaching, they turn their ear, they don't want to listen to you, they get angry with you. So you should think about that here. Vibhaṅgavadandi, they get Dhamma talk to the people by thinking about that, whether they should talk to such a person, whether they should not talk to such a person. So the Buddha, this is the Vibhaṅgavadi, the Buddha's disciple. So this is very important for the Buddha disciple to choose the audience, the suitable person who will listen to you. This is very important. Devinika Dibhawa Vibhaṅgavadandi. So the Buddha, when the Buddha get Dhamma talk, so according to the audience, he get Dhamma talk. So when Jasaya, by seeing the wish or by knowing or by analyzing the wish of the audience, he get Dhamma talk to them. That's why in Suttanta, when you read Suttanta, so you will see the different ways the Buddha gave to the audience, to the kids, to the young people, he gave one way. To the old people who can understand his teaching, he gave another way. See? So Vinika, the Buddha himself was Vibhaṅgavadi. All his disciples also are Vibhaṅgavadi. So his disciple should get Dhamma talk to the suitable person only. to the, for example, to the food, he had to choose the way how to give instruction to those person. So he must be clever. He must analyze the audience before he gave the matter to them. So vibhaṅgapāḷi. Te vinayika di bhava vibhaṅgapāḷi. So sometimes I see we do not know how to choose the audience. Now the audience. That is the problem for us also. But to the Buddhist people, the person who believes in the Buddhism, so you can get the matter to them. Anyway, you get the matter. Whether they like or they do not like, they will not give you the problem. They will listen in front of you. Then behind you, they will not listen. They will not do as you said, you know. But as they are Buddhists, you can explain them the Buddha's teaching. This is the Buddha's teaching. This is kusala. This is akusala. This should be done. This should not be done. So you should follow this Buddha's teaching. You should not follow this. You should avoid akusala. You should cultivate kusala, and so you can give the matter to the Buddhist people. But the other people, the one who hate Buddhists. So there are many people, you know, they hate Buddhists. They look down upon the Buddhists. They look down upon the monks. Many the other religious people. So in our country, I have seen many people. They look down on us, you know. They don't want to talk to us. When they see us, they run away. They don't want to talk. Many people also. So related to the
So in the translation, what is the word Venayika? How should we translate that word?
Venayika, the person who can understand the Buddha's teaching, who can understand the instruction. Venayika. In Myanmar we use Vinaya. Vinaya means the person who can listen to us, who can understand the Buddha's teaching. Vinaya Pogala. Vinaya Pogala. Related to the Vibhaṅga. Okay. Related to the Vibhaṅga here, Jivaradina. Jivaradina Sivitaba Bhavan. Whether this Jivara should be used, whether this Jivara should not be used, whether this monastery should be used. That means whether we should stay in the monastery or whether we should not stay in the monastery, whether we should use this medicine, whether we should not use this medicine. This Vibhaṅga, Vibhaṅgavada. We need to analyze, we need to think the everything. So whether here Sivitaba should be taken. Asivitaba should not be taken. The Jivara, the food, whether this food should be eaten, whether this food should not be eaten. This is Vibhaṅgavada, you know, Vibhaṅgavada. Vibhaṅga. The Buddha disciple should analyze not only the person, you see, not only the audience where he gave the talk, related to other things, like a Jivara, Paitapada, Sinasana, the Besaja, related to these things also, should analyze whether they should be used or not. See, this is very important. Sometimes the food is not the food is not suitable to take. We should not take it. Sivitaba, asivitaba. We should think about that. We should analyze whether it is suitable or not. Jivaradina, Sivitaba Bhava. This is Vibhaṅga. Sasata Ocheda Vadewa Vibhaṅga Vadadi. So when they are talking about the views, this is Sastra view, this is Uchida view, yeah. Sastra, Uchida, Wadewa, Vibhaṅga, Wadadi. So they talk about these Sastra and Uchida by analysis. So by analyzing these things, by examining these things, they talk about this Sastra and Uchida. Yeah, here, Vibhaṅga, Wadadi, the subject of Wadadi is te here. Te Wadadi. This speak. Here, Vibhaṅga by analysis, by criticizes, by examining about what? About Sastra and Uchida. So, yes, Sastra Atta Logo Jadi Adina. Tamaniyana Tapanato. Sastra Atta Logo Jadi Adina. So in many sutta you can see the other religious people come to the Buddha, made the question related to Satta Loka, Sasto Atta Loka, whether the Atta eternal, whether the Loka is eternal. But in fact, there is no Satta, there is no Loka. So there is no Atta, there is no Loka. See? So it is not. It is nothing to do to question, this thing. Sastro logo, sastro atta logo, whether the atta is the loka eternal. So adina tamaniyana tapanato. So such kind of question. Such kind of question because the Buddha is Vibhaṅgapāḷi. As he is Vibhaṅgapāḻi, he will not give any answer to this question here. Sasto Atta Logoja. Is someone coming asking this question? So he may not give any answer for this question because there is no answer for this. There is no Atta, there is no Loka. Even it should not be the question. But someone say they make, you see, the question like Atta and Loka, whether they are eternal. So no need to give to reply this because there is no Atta, there is no Loka at all. So sasto logo Atta logo jadi adina. Tabaniyana tabanato. Yes, should be let. Such kind of question should be let, should not be answered. So tabaniyana tabanato, the Buddha, by living such kind of question that should not be answered. Tabaniyana tabanato. This is Vibhaṅgapāḷi. So the Vibhaṅgapāḻi, sometimes if someone asks the question, if that question should not be answered, so Vibhaṅgapāḻi may not say anything. He can keep silence. He may not give any answer for that. But he can explain here, there is no Atta, there is no Loka. That's why we cannot say whether Atta is eternal, whether Loka is eternal, because there is no Atta and Loka. There should not even a question, you see, even a question whether Atta and Loka is eternal. So you can explain like this, but you can leave, you can keep silence without giving any answer for this, because it is not necessary to give answer. Ragadikhyasa sasadasa. Sasadasa here, the eternal sasadasa, permanentness, that is referring to the Nibbana. Ragadikya, the extinction of the raga, etc. Ragadikhyasa sasadasa. So related to the Nibbana here, related to the Nibbana, the Buddha talk about the Nibbana because Nibbana really exists there. Nibbana exists. So the sasadasa here, this sastra referring to the Nibbana, this sastra is permanent. This Nibbana is permanent. This Nibbana is eternal. Ragadi, Kayadhuchirita di Uchedasa, Ucheda mean eliminate, cut it out, or discarding of raga, etc. Ragadi. Kayadhuchirita di, Kayadhuchirita, etc. Kayadhuchirita, Vajiduchirita, Manaduchirita. Ragadi, like a kilesa defilement. Discarded the defilements, discarded the bad body, bad action, bad conduct. Vajjanada, the Buddha talk about this. So that means, as the Buddha is Vibhaṅgapāḷi, if it is necessary to talk, he talk. If it is not necessary to talk, he did not talk. That is the meaning. Yeah, Vajjanada, the Buddha talk about the Nibbana. The Buddha talk about the discarding the raga, dosa, moha, tinamida, and so. The Buddha talks about the discarding kayaducharita, vajiducharita, manoducharita. So that means, if it is necessary to say, he will say. If it is not necessary to say, he will not say. This is Vibhaṅgapāḷi, the Vibhaṅgapāļi. Sometimes we should not respond. We don't respond, we just keep silent. Or if necessary to respond, we give the answer. But if it is not necessary, we can keep silence there. This is Vibhaṅgapāļi. And Vibhaṅgapāļi, if you do not say anything, you are Vibhaṅgapāļi. If you say something, you are Vibhaṅgapāļi. Vibhaṅgapāļi does not mean, does not refer to a person who says something by analyzing. Even he does not say anything. He is Vibhaṅgapāļi. Whether he says something, that should be said. Whether he does not say something, that should not be said. He is Vibhaṅgapāļi. Napana ekasa byakariniya deyo panye apanidwa Vibhaṅga byakariniya mewa vadadi. But the Buddha, Vibhaṅga byakariniya mewa vadadi. La. Vibhaṅga byakariniya mewa vadadi. The Buddha did not use only Vibhaṅga byakariniya. Now, when he gave Dhamma talk, where he explained to other people, now he did not use only Vibhaṅga byakariniya. Vibhaṅga byakariniya means the answer that should be given by analysis. Vibhaṅga byakariniya. There are four kinds of answer. Mahavaga Atakta, okay. Mahavaga Atakta. Mahavaga Atakta. Tiganikaya. Mahavaga number 2. Atakta. Mahavaga Atakta number, paragraph number, how much paragraph number? So let me see. Mahavaga Atakta. We have to go through paragraph number because page number is not mentioned in this software. Paragraph number 188. Mahavaga Atakta. Mahavaga 188. Mahavaga Atakta. Atakta here. 188, huh? Why? Why no 188 here? 1300 Bhikkhu Abhidhamma Piṭaka. Why? Does not work properly. Mahāvāga Piṭaka. Okay. Mahāvāga Piṭaka, what is this? Visuddha Chatu Mahabhadesa Vanana. Chatu Mahabhadesa Vanana. Chatu Mahabhadesa Vanana. Sudha Chatu Mahabhadesa Vanana. Chatu Mahabhadesa Vanana. Yes. Yeah. Pragnana was 7. Yeah, Mahabhadesa. Mahabhadesati Mahabhadesa, Chatu Mahabhadesa Vanana. So related to this, we have 4 kinds of Vyakarana here. 4 kinds of Vyakarana. Okay, so Vyakarana, Chatari Vyakaranani. Okay, so Ekasa Vyakaraniyo Paño. Yeah. Okay, so Vyakaranani. Ekasa Vyakaraniyo Paño, Vibhaja Vyakaraniyo Paño, Patipocha Vyakaraniyo Paño, Tapaniyo Paño, Di Imani Chatari Paña Vyakaranani Nama. All kinds of Paña Vyakarana here. Paña Vyakarana, the answer of the question, the answer of the problem. Ekasa Vyakarana. Ekasa Vyakarana, this question should be directly answered. So, Rupa Bhikkhu Nijawa Anijawadi Anijabade, is Rupa Anija? Yes, it is. Ekasa Vyakarana. Because Rupa is always Anicca. Whether Anicca, nature Anicca. If someone asks whether Rupa is Anicca, you have to respond, you have to give the answer directly there. Yes, yes, it is Anicca. Ekasa Vyakaraniyo. See? Yeah, here the example is given. Chakko Anijadi Putena, Ama Anijadi Ekasenewa. Exactly, you need to answer. Ekasenewa. Pyakataba. Exactly, it should be answered. Yes. So, Soda Anija, Ama Anija, Gana Anija, Ama Anija. Esa Sod Nyo Soda Disu. So this is Ekasa Vyakarana. The Anija Nama Chakhondi Potena. So if someone asks Anija Nama Chakhon Potena, if someone says Anija Nama Chakhon, Anija Nama, is the impermanent Chakhu. Na Chakhu mewa Soda be Anija, Gana be Anija di O, Wibajido, Vyakadaba. If someone asks another way, the first way he asks, is Rupa Anicca? So definitely we have to answer, yes, it is Anicca. If Soda is Anicca, definitely we need to answer, yes, it is Anicca. Here the question, Anicca Nama Chakhundi, Anicca Nama Chakhundi is a permanent Chakhu? Someone asks, if a permanent Chakhu. So here, not only Jakku is impermanent, but also all the other phenomena is impermanent. So you have to answer here. Vibhaṅga, by analysis. You cannot say yes or no here. But ekasa vyakarana, you have to answer exactly yes or no. Yes or no. That is the answer. Ekasa vyakarana, yes or no. But here, vibhaṅga vyakarana, not yes or no. You need to analyze. So anicca nama chakkunti potena. If it is asked, is anicca chakku, is anicca sota, is anicca gana, is anicca rupa khanda, is anicca vedana khanda, is anicca sanya khanda. If someone asks like that, so we have to answer by analysis. You see, not only chakku is anicca, but sota is also anicca, gana is also anicca, vedana khanda also anicca, sanya khanda also anicca, sankhara khanda also anicca, vijnana khanda is also anicca. Answer in this way is called vibhaṅga vyakaraniya. Yatha chakku tatha sota tatha chakku potena. Yeah. Another one. Yatha chakku tatha sota. Yatha sota tatha chakku. What is chakku is sota, what is sota is chakku. Yeah. Kena tena pochati di pati pochitoa. What do you mean? Yeah. If someone asks, what is chakku is sota? What is sota is chakku? If someone asks like that. So here, kena tena pochasi. How do you ask? How do you ask question? What do you mean? Had to pati pochitoa, had to ask back, had to ask back because the question is not clear. When the question is not clear, you can ask back. You can correct the question to the questioner. So here, pati pochitoa does not tena pochami devote. Does not tena pochami. I asked the question by seeing. Nahiti Bhyagadava. So you have to say, so you should not ask like this. Nahiti Bhyagadava. So you have to correct. You have to correct the questioner because the questioner asked the question wrongly. He asked wrong question. So you have to correct him. Or you have to ask him again to correct his question. So this kind of answer is called paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo vyakaraniya. Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo vyakaraniya. By asking back. By asking back. When someone asks you something, you do not answer directly to them. You ask back. You ask him back about that question. What he means. What is his purpose? So you have to ask back. Then you answer it. This kind of the answer is called paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo vyakaraniya. Tetan jivata srirati adina potena. So someone will ask you, tan jiva tan srira. Tan jiva tan srira. Is jiva srira or is srira jiva? Tan jiva tan. What is jiva is srira? What is srira is jiva? So potena abhyagata meta bhagavata di tabedaba. Or such kind of question the Buddha did not respond or did not answer this kind of question. So you know that you also do not give any answer. You don't respond to them. If someone asks, what is jiva is srira? What is srira is jiva? So what is atta is loka? What is loka is atta? Such kind of question, because there is no atta, there is no loka, there is no jiva, there is no srira. So So such kind of question, if someone come and ask you about the ego, about the soul, so there is no soul. If someone asks you, does the soul follow the beings after life? If someone asks the question, so you can leave it. You can be quiet, not without responding that question, because there is no soul. There is no soul. The Buddha did not answer this kind of question. The Buddha always, you see, keep quiet if someone asks this kind of question, because this cannot be the question, because no jiva, no sarira, no loka, no atta, no satta. That's why the Buddha will not give such kind of answer. Such kind of answer is called tapaniya panya, tapaniyo panyo. So the question should be led. So 4 kinds of questions here related to 4 kinds of questions. The Vibhaṅga say the yo panya apanido vipaja byakariniya mewa vadadi napana ekasa byakariniyo. The Buddha here napana ekasa byakariniyo wa the yo panya apanidowa vipaja byakariniya mewa vadadi. The Buddha did not use only Vibhaṅga Bhyakariniya. The Buddha also used the other 3 Bhyakarinias. As the Buddha used all these 4 Bhyakariniya, his disciple also will use all these 4 Bhyakariniya. That is the meaning. 4 Bhyakariniya. Napana. Napana ikasa Bhyakariniya deyo panya apanidowa. The Buddha did not use only Vibhaja Bhyakariniya, but the other 3 Bhyakariniya.
Hi, Sayadaw. Is that how we should understand that question, that sentence? Here is apanito means to remove, which means we don't remove those questions. So the Buddha and his disciple only say the Vibhaja Bhyakariniya, right? Is that what it means?
No, here na.
No, I think there is a na.
Because of na here. Not only Vibhaja Bhyakariniya, but also the other 3 Bhyakarinias.
Oh, okay. That is a na. Okay.
Now what daddy? That means the Buddha himself used all these Bhyakariniya.
Okay, I see. Okay, thank you.
Yes, as the Buddha used all these Vyakariniya, the Buddha disciple also should use all these Vyakariniya. Because in the beginning, he used the Vibhaṅga. The meaning of Vibhaṅga Bhyakariniya, Vibhaja Wadi, Vibhaja Bhyakariniya. These 2 words are related. But the Buddha Vibhaja Bhyakariniya, that does not mean the Buddha gave the answer with by analyzing only. The Buddha, where he the question related to the 4 kinds of questions, not only Vibhaja Bhyakariniya, the Buddha gave answer. The other 3 questions also the Buddha answers, or the Buddha used, or the Buddha the practice. Now the Buddha practiced the other 3 questions also. Not only Vibhaja Bhyakariniya, but the other 3 questions also the Buddha practiced. Even though, you know, the what? Even though Patipocha Tapaniya Bhyakarana, Tapaniya, even though Tapaniya Bhyakarana, the Buddha practiced. That means the Buddha did not respond to the questioner. The Buddha keeps silent without giving any answer to that question. Interesting, you know, very interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's also time, Sayadaw.
Okay, let's finish this one. Vibhaṅgapāḷi mandala samuho vibhaṅgapāḻi mandala. A group of Vibhaṅgapāļi or a type of Vibhaṅgapāļi or the how to say the set of Vibhaṅgapāļi no Bhagavad or Parisa Vibhaṅgapāļi mandala. The Buddha disciples is called Vibhaṅgapāļi mandala. So the commentator will explain religious Mopada the essay Vibhaṅgapāļi mandala essay Vibhaṅgapāļi. So he will not explain religious Mopada by not you see related to others. He will not explain religious Mopada by his own opinion only. He will take all the aspects from every point of the Piṭaka. He just he introduced. Now he will give explanation for the religious Mopada in such way. Okay, time is over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. See you together tomorrow. Stop here. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank
Sadhu,
you.
sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Sayadaw.
Thank you so much.